Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. My name's Jake. It's not Thursday. I do have a new beer for you, though. Don't forget you can find me at tubajake_69 on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. Hopefully you do too, because I'm going to keep telling them. You could tell me stories too, and then I'll have more stories to tell. It'll be great. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because, well, when you do those things, then more people get to see what I'm doing here, and I like it when they see that. So if you would, that'd be awesome. So the beer I've got for you today is Samuel Adams Winter Lager. It says it's festive and smooth. Looks pretty good. So it should be a pretty decent beer. Let's see. Let's get this guy going. Like I said before, I do that because then it gives me a visual cue as to when I need to stop for Instagram, because it takes forever to load the entire stinking thing up into a reel on Instagram. So I just do like the first minute or so, and then you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, fancy. I like that a lot. Okay, so it's a lager. So my guess is that it's going to be crisp, clean. Oh, probably still is, but it's dark. I was going to say it's a winter lager, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's dark, because, I mean, special lagers tend to be dark, Marzens and whatnot. Because, you know, you get like the light lagers for Octoberfest, and Marzens are kind of the same thing, but not really. But they're one of the two is a little bit darker than the other one. I don't remember which is which on those Oktoberfests and Marzens, but they're very, very much the same. Both of them come out in October-ish. Marzen sounds like March. You'd think it'd be that they'd have it out in March, but that's not when they have it out. That's when they brew it, and then it takes until March for it to be ready. Or it takes until October for it to be ready. So that's when it comes out. But anyway, winter lager. I'm sure this was brewed not in the winter also. But yeah, it's a very nice beer. Clear, looks crisp. Got it in Samuel Adams glass, so I'm assuming this is the one you're supposed to drink it out of, right? Sam Adams glass. Let's see. I bet you it's malty. It's malt forward for sure. I can smell the malt more than hops. It's malt forward. Not a whole lot of hop flavor in that. There is a little bit because it cuts through the sweet on the malt flavor, but it's a definite caramely taste in it. Tastes pretty good. I like it. Something different, which is nice. It does taste a lot like Octoberfest or Marzen. It's dark and deep and caramely and sweet, not sour at all. There's a little bit of a bitter bite on the back end as I'm drinking it here, I've noticed. Yeah, drinkable, 5.6%, I think I said, which is nice. Like I said, Marzen, right around there. Is there anything that this reminds me of? Marzen, Octoberfest, that's what this reminds me of. Bell's Winter White is nothing like this. Nothing like this. I think they just relabeled it to something else that's kind of white. But it's not like this at all. This one is not Belgian-y at all. This one is very German and very good. That one is Belgian-y and wheaty, and I don't care for those Belgian wheats. I've had Belgian beers that I really like. Some of those Trappist ones, they're kind of sour, and I like that. But those Belgian wheats are, I don't know, if it's the old banana or if it's the clove flavor that you get out of those. I think it's a yeast thing, so it's probably one of those two flavors that I don't like, but I can't put my finger right on it. But this one does not taste like that. I'd go with, let's see, where did I just have a really good Oktoberfest from? Oddside, I think, had a pretty good Oktoberfest that I had this year. That was pretty good. I liked that one. Tastes a little bit like this. And I think Leinenkugel might have had a Marzen. Maybe. I could be wrong on that one, but maybe. Good beers. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, I'm not sure that it was. It might be another Oktoberfest. but this does remind me of an Octoberfest. Does this remind me of a story? Huh. Not really. My dad's getting ready to take Boy Scouts up to our hunting cabin, which is usually a really good time. Most of the time, the Boy Scouts spend the night outside, and it's a big deal because usually, you know, I'm in Michigan, so it's snowy and it's cold. It's been as low as like 22 degrees below zero when they were out doing that. And there were definitely guys that spent the entire weekend outside, which, I mean, more power to them, you know, except for when they're pooping, which is nice because there's actual flush toilets in the cabin. But it's also a really nice place to go out and spend time because there's a bunch of land and it's a bunch of guys out there doing guy things. You go on a hike because there's a lot of space to walk around in. 80 acres or 70 acres, right? Yeah. 240 acre, but 70 acres because the one brother decided to take 10 acres out of it. So it's like 70 acres in the front and then 40 in the back. But then it butts up against state land, so there's another 3,000 acres out to the west there. It's kind of nice. There's some space. But yeah, good times. I liked going up there. It's fun in the wintertime, but then in the summertime, it's a great place for a bachelor party. You can't really get a hold of anybody because the cell service is crap. You can if you really try, because you can go out to to where the power line runs through, and you usually get a pretty decent signal there. It's not great, but a pretty decent one. So if you have to get a hold of somebody, you can. But you're gonna be out and away from everybody. It's a great place to drink. Like I said, lots of land, close to the earth. Got to shoot my grandpa's gun today. Did you know that a clip on a 270 costs like $75? Seems crazy. I remember when those things cost like 15. But I guess, you know, when the gun manufacturer goes out of business, they're harder to get. Yeah. But I got one and it shoots good. Or it works at the very least, so that's nice. Got to shoot that today too. It was super fun. All right, so anyway, I have a quote for you. This one's from Buzz Aldrin, or Uncle Buzz, as my brother-in-law's father, Mike, liked to call him, apparently, because he started growing up in Texas, moved out to California, but knew the astronauts too, which is kind of neat. So anyway, Buzz Aldrin, he said, failure is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you are alive and growing. If you fail, it's fine. It's tough to fail, but it makes you stronger. It really does. You're still alive if you fail, usually, and you're getting better. Just keep going. Just keep going. Yeah. Anyway, don't forget, you can find me at @tubajake_69, @tubajake_69, at Untapped YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because then people get to see what all I'm doing. Hopefully you like the story. And anyway, I will see you next time when you got time for a beer.